Jai Hind everyone. My name is Anupam Kumar Saini, Assistant Professor from IT Department, AKGC, Ghaziabad. Today's my topic is Normalization of Context-Free Grammar. That is useful for second year student of subject Automata. Basically, it is from AKTU syllabus, and this is also important for compiler design. Normalization is basically in two forms: Chomsky normal form and Greibach normal form. Today, I will discuss Chomsky normal form. In short, it is known as CNF. Basically, any context-free grammar, if written in the form of A implies BC and A implies A, means if a non-terminal derives single terminal or a non-terminal derives two non-terminal. In this form, if the CFG is written, then it will be in the form of CNF. Every grammar in Chomsky normal form is context-free, and conversely, every context-free grammar can be efficiently transformed into an equivalent one which is in Chomsky normal form. Means every context-free grammar can be converted into CNF. To achieve this, means to convert any context-free grammar into CNF, these are the steps. First step, if start symbol S occur on right hand side, means if language derive S implies A, S, A, like this, then start symbol S is here and S also on in the right hand side, then we put new symbol S dash that derives S. If the grammar is in the form of that A implies A, B, then no need to put this step 1, means no need to derive new symbol. Here we required, here don't require to, because start symbol is not occur on right hand side. Second step, remove null production, that is also known as lambda production. Remove unit production. Remove null production. Null production is a production that is derives epsilon, means this is null production, and if there is a null production, then we have to remove null production. And unit production is the production where a non-terminal derives a non-terminal. It is known as unit production. A non-terminal derives non-terminal. Remove useless production. If there is any production that is not used in the grammar to generate any string, then it will be the useless production, या useless symbol, then we have to remove that. Introduce new non-terminals, because we have to put in this form, means two non-terminal, then we have to introduce new non-terminal symbol to convert any context-free grammar in this form. Replace next step, replace productions with more than two non-terminals on the right hand side. Means if there are more than two non-terminal like this ABC, then we have to remove two non-terminals in that form, because the CNF rule is known as a single non-terminal derives two non-terminals. Here is the example. He is asking that is in Chomsky normal form. First one, S implies A, S implies BS, S implies SB, and B implies B. And we know that CNF is in the form of a single non-terminal derives two non-terminals, and or a non-terminal derives a terminal. Then also fulfill the criteria. Then this is in the form of CNF. In question 2, S implies A, S implies B as B, B implies SB, and B implies BB. Here, this one in CNF, this also is CNF, but these two are not in CNF because here more than two non-terminals and here more than one terminal symbol. So, how to convert any context-free grammar to CNF? Here example, S implies ASA slash AB and A implies B slash S and B implies B slash epsilon, या lambda production or null production. Here are 6 production rules. S implies ASA, S implies AB, A implies B, and A implies S, B implies B, and B implies epsilon. So we have to convert in the CNF according to step. First step said that if there is a start symbol S occur right hand side, then we have to put new symbol respect of S. So S dash implies S and remaining grammar as it is right here. Then step 1, start symbol S dash and remaining grammar already written, and then grammar will be S dash implies S, S implies ASA and AB, A implies B slash S and B implies B epsilon. Now second step said that remove null production. So null production, here is the null production, B implies epsilon is a null production. So we have to remove this null production. So put the value of epsilon where B are there in right hand side. Then here S implies ASA slash AB. Then we put epsilon in place of B. Then it will be S implies ASA slash A. We put epsilon in place of B. Then remaining symbol will be A. And we have to write this production also, because if we replace this symbol with epsilon, then we cannot extend string further. The string will stop at this point, terminate with A only. If we put A here, then it will be extend further. Otherwise, the string will not extend if we remove this. So when we put any null production in the grammar, then remaining grammar should also be there in that production. And B is also here in next production, then A implies B slash S, we put epsilon in place of B, then we get epsilon. B implies B, dash implies S. Then the new production will be this. When we put B implies epsilon, then new production A implies epsilon occur, that is also null production as right here. So we have to remove this one also. Then we put A dash implies epsilon in this grammar, then S dash implies S implies A S A slash A slash AB slash, if we put epsilon at this point, then we get SA. If we put epsilon and this A, we get AS. If we put epsilon both A, then S will find. Now complete. No other production that is occur A in this production. Now A implies B slash S and B implies B. This is our new production where null production have been removed. Next step, remove unit production. We already removed null production. Now second step is remove unit production. Here unit production are S dash implies S, comma S implies S, unit production are unit productions are S dash implies S implies S, A implies B, A implies B, A implies S. These are the unit production that we have to remove. If we remove S dash implies S, we put the value of S at this point, then new production will be S dash implies S, right here, remove S dash implies S, then we get ASA slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS slash S. We have to remove next unit production S implies S, then S implies S derives S, so we have to replace this production in place of S, then new production will be A S A slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS. By this way, we remove S implies S, because S is a production that is also the same grammar. Then we remove this S, and the remaining grammar will be also in the form of S implies this form, and removed unit production. And due to this, we remove this S also. We replace this S here, and the same grammar will occur, though no need to write it again and again. Next, we remove next unit production is A implies B. Remove unit production A implies B. Then if we put the value of B here, then the production A implies B will remove. Then A implies B put here, B slash S. Next, remove. Next unit production is A implies S. A implies S. This is written here. A implies B, the third unit production that remove. Fourth one is A implies S. We put the value of S here, then the production A implies S will remove. Now A implies B slash S is here. We have to put here. Then the new production we have will be S dash implies ASA slash AB slash A slash SA slash SA AS, and S implies ASA AB ASA AS, and A implies B slash ASA slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS, and B implies B. This will be the production when we remove unit production. This one. Now next step is eliminating useless symbol in this production. Here no any useless symbol used that is not you derive any language. Suppose if here we write C implies C, then that will not use in this production to generate any string. That will be the useless symbol. But in this grammar there is no any useless symbol. A derives, A is also used, B is also used, and no useless symbol. Now next step, after that we see that which production is in the form of CNF or not, means A implies AB and A implies A in this form. Here we see that there are more than 2 non-terminals derived from the production. So here S dash implies ASA, S dash implies ASA, and these ASA, only these productions are there in that is in the form of not CNF, means more than two non-terminals are there. So we replace this with another symbol. If we put means ASA occur, S implies ASA and A implies ASA. These are the only production in that more than two non-terminals. So if we replace SA with the variable X, with the variable X, AS, if we put X in place of SA, this SA, then we get a production S dash implies AX slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS, and S implies AX slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS, and A implies B A AX AB A SA and AS, and B implies B. Now this is in the form of CNF, this is CNF, this is also in CNF, this is also in CNF, these are the in the form of CNF, these are in the form of CNF. That are not in CNF are these production, are not in the form of CNF, because here a non-terminal, then a terminal, then we have to remove this A B B C A. Then we have replaced this with a variable, new variable capital B. B with the variable, new variable B, here B written here B, then we have replaced this B, means this production in the form of A's B, and then we get S dash implies AX slash AB slash A slash SA slash AS, and same S implies put B with another non-terminal, means if that condition occur in which a non-terminal and terminal both are occur, then we replace that non-terminal with new symbol. If suppose we received A implies A, then we replace this A with a new symbol Y A, and we get A B, A Y here. Now this production will be in the form of CNF. So we convert the context-free, any context-free grammar in this step during using these steps. Now this grammar will be in the form of CNF because all the production are in the form of A implies AB and A implies B, means all non-production in the form of there is two non-terminals and one terminal. Okay. Now I will discuss the second normal form, that is Greibach normal form, in next lecture. Thank you.